After a bitter divorce, while cleaning out the attic to prepare for selling their dream home, a genie pops out of a dust-covered item. "I will grant you 3 wishes of anything your heart desires," says the genie, "but know that your ex will receive twice whatever you wish for." "Okay, I'm losing my dream home. I wish for the most glorious mansion, complete with staff to serve my every whim." "Done. You are the owner of one of the most luxurious estates in the world, with the greatest staff, whom you will get on with wonderfully, to be sure. And your ex is in possession of 2 such mansions, one for summer and one for winter." Okay, well, if I'm to be smart about this, there will be house taxes and wages to pay and repairs to take care of eventually. I'd like to not have to worry about cash flow, so I'd like to wish for $100 million. Done. Your bank account has $100 million, and your ex's account has $200 million. Thinking for a moment, not wanting to hastily waste the final wish, pacing around the attic, finally a light appears in their eyes. "Genie, for my final wish, I wish for you to scare me half to death." A farmer drove over to his neighbor's house and knocked on the door. A boy about 9 opened the door. "Is your mom or dad home?" the farmer asked the boy. "No, they went into town," the boy replied. "Well, how about your brother Howard?" the farmer asked. "No, he went with Mom and Dad," the boy said. The farmer stood there for a minute, shifting from one foot to another and mumbling when the boy says, "I know where the tools are if you need to borrow one, or I could give my dad a message for you." "Well," the farmer said uncomfortably, "I wanted to talk to your dad about your brother Howard getting my daughter pregnant." The boy thought for a moment, then said, "You'll have to talk to my dad about that. I know he charges $500 for the bulls and $150 for the pigs, but I have no idea how much he charges for Howard." When Bob and Steve met each other on the street one day, Bob noticed that Steve had a terrible cold. "Have you seen a doctor about that cold?" he asked. "No," said Steve, "but I probably should. Do you know a good doctor?" Bob gave him the name of his own doctor and assured him that he'd be in good hands. About a week later, they met again, and Bob wasn't sure if the cold was really better. "Did you see my doctor?" asked Bob. "Oh, yeah," Steve replied. "He was a really nice guy." "Well, did he give you something to help your cold?" "Sure did," Steve answered, somewhat enthusiastically. "He told me to drink a big glass of fresh orange juice after a hot bath." "Well, did it help?" Bob asked hesitantly. "How do I know?" Steve replied. "I haven't finished drinking the bath yet."